Hi, this is Brad Laird. Today I'm just going to do a little video as a test, mostly of the lighting and the microphone, just to see how things sound in here. And if I get the system all worked out, I'll be putting up some lessons from time to time, just some little Mando stuff that I figured out that you might get a kick out of. I'm going to start out by playing this little two-finger blues trick that I talked about in a newsletter back a few issues ago, where you start out with a three-finger D7, and then you just play the bottom two notes. Then if you drop it down one fret, you magically and mysteriously end up on a G7, because you've got an F note and a B note. The B note is the third of the G chord, and the F note is the flat 7. So you've got enough of the G7 to sound like a G7. When you back up one fret to the D7, you have an F sharp and a C. So again, you've got the third of D7 and the flat 7 of D7. Alright, get a little tune there. So back to where I was a minute ago. Two-finger D7. Then you go to the 4 chord, which is a G7. And back to the 1 chord. And for the 5 chord, you just slide it up 2. I was just looking at the playback of that, and I realized that I made a little error in this. I just said you're on the D7, and to get to the A7, you just move it up 2. I actually should have said move it up 1. So let me go over that again. D7 is at 5th and 4th fret. You take it down 1 fret, and you get the 4 chord. Move it back up 1 fret, and you're back on the 1 chord, which is the D. And you move it up 1 fret, and you end up on the A7, which is the 5 chord. So it's 1, 4, 1, 5. Okay, now I fixed that. We'll go back to what I was talking about. And there you have C sharp and a G. The C sharp is the third of the A chord, and the G is the flat 7. So again, you've got a third and a 7th that gives it the enough information so that it sounds like an A7. A7, D7, G7, Now I got to thinking the other day that if this is the 1 chord, if the D is the 1 chord, and right above it is the 5, then 1 fret higher would be the 2, because a 2 is always 2 frets higher than a 1. So there's my 1, my 5, my 2 chord, and what would be the next one? It's a 6, because it's 2 frets higher than the 5. So if I've got a progression that goes 6, 2, 5, 1, like millions of songs do, I could get it all within a 4 fret range. Here's the 6 chord, 2, 5, 1. And you could carry that farther There's the 1, the 5, the 2, the 6, the 3. So you could play a 3, 6, 2, 5, 1 chord progression using just 2 notes and moving it down. And of course you got your 4 right below it, which tells you there's another 3 here, because the 3 is always 1 fret below 4. Anyway, I hope that's interesting, and I'll see you later. I might just sit here and pick a while first.